So this is the slowed down version of my automatic drawing process. Of course, it looks cool when we speed it up, right? But there's also something to watching it in real time, so I have a better idea of how I'm actually making the decisions and where I'm moving from and to. And it is still quick, it's not like when I flip that paper, I'm like moving into the next mark and moment. Um, Basically, from an intuitive point of view and like a feeling and emotional and sensitivity, I'm just looking to express whatever wants to move through me, and it's all about the movement, how the materials feel. I often choosing the mixed media, the pastels, and in this case I did use some black ink and a brush. So maybe like I think I blur the lines between like drawing and painting a bunch of times, because sometimes I'm using acrylic, but like anything really is going to draw onto a surface. Right, like there's the acrylic right there. And so I don't know, is it a drawing? Is it a painting? It's more of a drawing to me because of the way the marks are moving through, and I just use acrylic as a drawing tool a lot of times in this case for these automatic drawings. I'm really just responding to the emotional feelings of my body and the sensations, and I'm paying attention to like maybe this like it was a little erratic and crazy, and I'm like allowing myself to like go into these weird spaces. And maybe it doesn't make sense. I'm really attracted to that. Oh, like where can I go in these drawings? So they're complete freedom in the sense of like I don't have any kind of plan, that's for sure. And I'm like tapping into the emotional, energetic, and intuitive, and using the materials as an entry point into like the emotional aspects. So this requires a lot of letting go and just like free form flowing. And also I'm thinking about space and the technical aspects of things, color too, but oftentimes I intuit the color, I see it in my mind, I hear the word, I pick it up, and I work accordingly. That is how intuition works. You see it before it's actually formed, and it's I think it can be taught, and you can train yourself more and more, and that's why this automatic process is so wonderful to start investigating, because the more and more you allow yourself to go into weird places and spaces and open up to other things, the emotionality of the work will start to present itself, and this can be a great addition to your painting practice or to whatever creative practice you really have, because it's about opening those connections and paying attention to how it feels and the emotionality of it more than thinking at all, and that's what I love a lot. Maybe sometimes too much, but the thing is when they say like, follow what you love, and like that's like kind of the key. I think there's a truth to that. So when we move deeper into that expression of what we love, even when it's strange or odd or doesn't make sense or we don't think it has like a place in the world, but we do it anyway, then we find ourselves in a different place and territory altogether. That means internally and externally, and that's where the fear can really happen and the blocks can really come. But the great thing about opening up to an automatic drawing practice and process like this is because you can start to awaken the dormant faculties of intuition and like unleash that unconscious and see what's inside. And it kind of shows us that like there's a lot there, and it also teaches us about allowing and accepting, because we just see what's there, see what's arising in the moment, trust ourselves more, and that will, you eventually can take this part of the practice and move it into the rest of what you do, not just in your like artwork, but your life or your other creative pursuits. It's all teaching us and informing us, and it's all there for us. So we just have to open up to it more and more and more.